Also, we are back on Haddonfield again. Not my favorite map to see for many reasons. But yeah, so with 4 people on 1 gen, there's about a 45% efficiency penalty, so that's something to keep in mind. Did we get that in time? We might not. We didn't, but she didn't get to drop it either. So you still might be able to swing at this. And looks like she's going to try and play this out. I'm surprised I didn't get that hit, I'll be honest, but we're going to respect the pallet. Doing pretty well, Created. Doing pretty well, I can't complain. Is that 2 people there? It is. There's David. Let's chase him real quick. He's out of position in comparison to Nia. And he is going for the pallet there on truck. Let's see if I can get him early. Oh, yeah, he messed up. He messed up big time. Perfect. Yeah, doing well, all things considered. Let's hook you up, and then let's check active generators. We still see Nia here as well. Honestly, this might not be a bad chase, because that's going to force 1 person off a gen, since we are in chase of Nia as we speak. Alright, she's going to hold that pallet. I don't know how that missed. Autoaim just botched that for me big time. We got the hit. We avoid the pallet stun. Let's cloak back up on Nia. And try and make distance. She's trying to get back to that pallet, but it's not very safe pallet. So I don't think this is a good idea. Yeah, she's trying to punish me. And look at that. She holds W. Really good play. And a dead hard to boot. Now, the dead hard doesn't get her too much distance, I will note. But, I mean, this Nia seems to know how to play versus some other survivors that we played against. And they have prioritized gens before friends, but get them off the hook before 60 seconds was up for that first phase. So good job on their part. Alright. Let's cloak up. Try and find where these scratch marks go. And we do see blood, suggesting this is the person that was just off a hook. And looks like we do see David here still injured. Fangman's going to body block. Notice how a lot of these survivors are all body blocking. Like, this is showing some higher levels of skill that some other survivors might not have. Get her to drop. Show our red light. And looks like she did cloak. Actually, I'm not going to cloak up here. I don't think I need to. Yeah, she's trying to get back to that pallet. Once again, it's not horribly safe. So I don't know if that's the right move. Yeah, she tried to fake it out. Yeah, we're starting to get some higher MMR survivors right now. You can see that through some of what they're doing between things like faking out pallets, things like body blocking. It's showing that they have more technical and mechanical skill than your average survivor, for sure. Alright, let's have you vault. We'll vault after. Let's see if you try and window tech. You do. Not going to work out too well. So let's hit Nia again. And move back on a chase with her. Looks like she went back upstairs. Yeah, she's going to vault. I vault after. Turn to my left. And let's cloak when we're falling. That way we can get to her a little bit quicker. I believe she does have dead hard, right? There's a reverse dead hard. I think she actually dead harded in the wrong direction. I don't think that was purposeful. Let's uncloak. It looks like she actually left. I didn't realize. Alright, we're gonna actually wait out this Fangman. There's no reason for me not to. Yeah, they have to get her ASAP. Perfect. There's density, and then we can trade here. Fangman takes the BT hit from Kate. Yeah, like those little plays there show skill or mechanical skill in this game, and so these survivors know what the hell they're doing. They're also holding corners pretty well. They're leaving loops when I'm taking control of pallets. They're holding dead hards for a long time. Just overall really good plays. But we are still ahead of ratio, which is the good news. Everyone injured too is also just a really good place for a Wraith to be. Especially one who's using a nurse's calling, of course. Alright, let's let's hook you up here, and let's look around for Nurse's Calling ASAP. Actually, I don't think we even need to look. We see a generator being worked on right here. Let's try and get this stopped before it is finished. Hit you. Perfect. That is regressing. Fengmin healed. We know that Nia doesn't have DS for obvious reasons. Let's hook you back here. Try and avoid the power struggle. And they still haven't come for Kate yet. And I do want to note something. Her progression has been really slow. I think camaraderie only works on the second stage, not the first stage. So I don't think it's camaraderie. Just maybe seems longer than I would expect. Let's hit Fengmin. She does vault down for the sound of things. Yep. Let's follow her and see where she's heading to. So she drops this pallet here. Let's break this. Put her into a bit of a corner. And she doubles out this way. Now there's another pallet here. There's a pretty weak pallet though. Down you. Let's put you back up on hook. Yeah, it's only second stage. I believe that is correct. If it was both stages, honestly, camaraderie would be a whole lot more powerful, to say the least. But Fengmin's gone now. And they're still working out these gens pretty quickly. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they're doing a really good job of pressuring. He does not vault. Looks like he was faking that. Let's hit you. Now, we did see Nia there chasing us, suggesting she might be trying to go for a flashlight save. Now he's going for this vault. Not a great place to be. And he waited way too long. I don't think that she's still behind us. So let's just pick up and hook up David. I think we've hooked everyone at least once now. I'm pretty sure Nia's on death hook, Kate's on first going on second, and David obviously on second going on death as we speak. No one up here. And let's take a look around this part before too long. Not there. We'll let that go. I'm assuming that's Nia. And I hear the gen here. Let's hope that this is Kate. It is. Let's lock her in. Nice, dead hard. Doesn't get you very far, but very good dead hard. So I will give you credit where credit's due. And this now means that everyone is on death hook at this point in time. So that is very, very good for us. So let's look back up. And now we find Nia or David. We'll just go for them and kill them off. Let's see what gens they might be on. Not on this one. Which means more likely than not this one here. Nope, not on this one either. So these gens might be just regressing. So that's actually really good for us. That means we've pretty much taken control of the game. And we should overall just be in a really good spot. There's the unhook from David. I need to go on this way. Those long walls are just such a pain. Hello. They're both body blocked in here, by the way. Can I just point that out? Let's go for David. We'll leave Kate. Even though I'm pretty sure she may have been the person who gen tapped for some ungodly reason. Maybe hoping that Ruin still wasn't in play. That looks to be a life on David. Let's cloak up and make up distance again. Might be trying to get me as far away from that gen as possible, based on the behavior. Alright, David's down. Perfect. I think he's like the only person in this match without Dead Hard in hand, by the way. I think he might be, because I saw Kate, we saw Nia, and Fengmin, in fact. Yeah, all of them have Dead Hard. Let's go for Kate now, who might be on that gen again. Yep, we saw Ruin go off, and scratch marks to boot. Going upstairs from look of things. Now she has a vault. She does. Let's vault with her. She drops down. And I'm not sure if maybe she used Dead Hard earlier or just did not get in time. So let's now hook you. Kate's now dead, and all that is left is the Nia. Do you guys want Nia to get the hook or the hatch? 'Tis up to you. Make sure to get your votes in now. I guess I'll patrol for Hatch meanwhile. No idea where that's spawning. So far, no sound of it. Looks like Nia was back here, though, based on that gen getting worked. Is Arlie horrible? Why do you say that, Fearless? Out of curiosity. Are you saying it because you're getting, like, some strange ranks? Or do you think it's because of something else? I'm curious to kind of hear everyone's feedback. So far, it seems actually reasonable for me, because my Wraith probably has pretty low MMR. And thus I'm getting some lower MMR survivors. Though as I am winning now, I'm starting to get some higher MMR survivors based on the plays that they're making. Alright, well, I haven't seen it. I saw Nia's scratch marks there. Looks like it's a no for Hatch. I don't know where it is. Or where it spawned, rather. Could be on this porch. Yep. I matched 20, 17, and 20. So, there is a reason for that, and let me explain. The matchmaking is not based on your rank. It's based on a hidden stat or ranking. And so what that means is that MMR is basically scoring all of your games and saying, based on your performance, you got this many points towards our ranking system or hidden rank. So kind of like Overwatch ELO score, for example. Hi there. No, unfortunately the guilty one said no. So you will not be escaping there, Nia. Sorry to say. So if an instance that you're getting people at rank 20, 17, 20, and 10, based on who you are playing against, it's suggesting that your skill level, if you're playing killer, your skill level of that specific killer, not necessarily. So it could also be killer. So keep in mind, MMR for survivor is survivor overall. So no matter which survivor you play, your MMR is the same. Killer, on the other hand, it is killer specific. So your MMR for Wraith might be different than Trickster. But GG, well played to these survivors, not killers.